Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Couch Crocheter. This is episode 75. The 2022 Crochet Along Mandala Blanket number 1, part 2. Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Couch Crocheter. I'm going over part 2 of the crochet along that I'm doing for my own challenge this year. I chose for my first mandala blanket Mandala Madness crochet along, and the pattern that I'm following is from It's All in a Nutshell. And the person that does it, I forget her name. Oh, It's All in a Nutshell. I'm okay. So I'm just going to go over part 2 with you guys. So part 1 ended with the purple, and then the color that I went on to, originally it was supposed to be spearmint green. The one that I had closest to it that I'm using is Craft Smart Never Enough, and this color is mint. So then I had to use that for row 16, 17, and 18. So that is this right here, this like 3-leaf thing, and then this border right here. And then behind, what you don't see is like another border right there. But yeah, that's the spearmint green, 16, 17, and 18. And then next it called for gray blue. And that one I had to use for row 19, 20, and 21. And what I'm using for that, because I didn't have a gray blue, is Studio Classic by Nicole. And it is called Soft Gray. And this one is double crochets. And it kind of outlined and pulled up this green part. And it kind of outlined the whole star of it. So then next was 2 rows of cherry ice, which was row 22 and 23. And this one is the same row, I believe, is row 9. And I don't have the pattern, it's over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, row 9 with the first and second gray blue. Okay, so row 9 and row 10. This one repeated, and I told you guys, like, that one tickled me. It's not one that I've ever done before. And it's, again, like a 3-dimensional, like, poofy bobble, for lack of better words, because I don't know what it's called, stitch. And that one I used the Crafter's Square. Now this one does not have a color to it, so again I'm just calling it red. So guys, I'm loving this pattern so far. The only thing that does concern me, and I didn't realize it until just now, she uses Sheepy's Cotton and Sheepy's Sunkissed, which I believe are both number 3 weight. And then it recommends a 3.3 millimeter, and I think I'm using a 3.5 millimeter, I think. Whenever an H is, and sorry, I don't know the breakdown of H's, and you would think I would by now, but I don't. I am using an H hook. That might even be a 5.5 millimeter. I don't know. So I'm thinking that it might be a lot bigger than originally anticipated by the designer, because I am using number 4 and I'm using an H hook. So I think that I don't know how far I'm going to go. Like, I don't want it to be, you know, ginormous, that I can't, like, sit on the back of a couch or, you know, be used as a throw. But then it can be as big as, like, putting it on your bed. I don't know. We're going to have to see how this goes. We'll see how it turns out. I'm just noticing that it looks really, really big compared to hers. And like her stitches are like really, really small. And I don't know if I just crochet a lot looser, which I think I do, than the average pattern. Because even the last video that I did with the Dancing Bear hood, the Grateful Dead Dancing Bear hood, it's a little big. And I used the same hook that she recommended and the same yarn size that she recommended. And it turned out a little big. So I think that I'm just loosey-goosey with the crochet. Anywho, that's all right. We'll adjust and we'll figure it out. Uh-oh, I forgot to tuck in an end. And I was just going to brag that I was doing so good with tucking in all of my ends. And here one guy sticks out. So I'm going to have to fix him. So that's what I wanted to go over with you guys. That's as far as I got. I think I'm going to break down each section into a video. It just makes it a little easier for me. So then the next one doesn't seem too long, but let me tell you, these ones are a lot more intricate than the first round, I think. The first round, well, maybe not. One of these rows, it was the green row, was very, very, very busy. Very, very busy. And I think that was, yeah, all the rows, 16, 17, and 18 were very busy. Those are hard to keep, like, track of. Like, I read the pattern, I thought I figured it out, and I didn't. I wasn't putting all of the clusters, these clusters, they're all in one stitch, and I wasn't putting them in one stitch. I was putting a cluster in this first stitch, then in this one, and then in this one. So I was skipping the one in between instead of skipping two on the ends. And then it didn't turn out right. And then I didn't know with this one, I thought I had to drop down onto the back of this purple. So then that wasn't right. So then I did actually have to, you know, watch the video. But I feel like having the pattern in front of me and trying to figure it out, and then if I can't, going back and watching the video kind of helps me figure out how to read, you know, helps me read patterns and helps me get used to what they're talking about in this pattern. So I'm getting there. I don't know if I'll ever be there, but, you know, I'm getting there. So guys, now I'll finish off with my daily reading from Melody Beatie. Let me just take a swig. Drinking my Wawa salted caramel coffee. I think I'm addicted to their coffee. And I got Honey addicted to their coffee too. I am kind of sorry about it. He didn't like coffee till he met me. He said he hated coffee. And then I started drinking iced coffee. And then one day he got thirsty and he's like, oh, it's not bad. And now I think I have him addicted to coffee as well. Which I'm not so proud of. Alrighty, guys. I believe... Oh, I'm going to finish off my video with Melody Beatie. Journey, daily meditation on the path to freeing your soul, journey to the heart. And we are on January 28th. What interests you? Yarn? Crochet? Beautiful things that I make? Okay, serious now, Dawn. Come on. It's easy to talk ourselves out of trying something new than sit home whining that we're bored. It's just as easy and a lot more fun to find something interesting to do. Learn to make a basket out of pine needles. Try spelunking. I don't know what that is. Or a tap dancing class. Learn to fly an airplane or carve a walking stick. Take lessons on that musical instrument you've always wanted to play. You can learn to braid your hair, write a poem, or even act in a play. Have you talked yourself out of doing activities you used to like to do? Is there something new that you'd like to learn or explore? Something you've always thought you've liked to do? Begin a journey of discovery. Find out what interests you. Don't limit your interests to activities connected just to work or spiritual growth. Opening up to the world and all it has to offer expands your creativity. Discovering what your interests are, then letting yourself pursue them, will become part of your spiritual path. There are many magical things in this world, and people happy to teach you how to do them. See all that there is to do. Get out of your house and out of your rut and discover what interests you. Alrighty, guys, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Be safe and stay groovy. Bye.